This is my old front door from the inside, and in this video I'll show you how I gave it a facelift. Stick around till the end to see the results. First, I took off the child lock chain and began cutting around the trim with a blade. You gotta make sure to cut all around so that you don't damage your paint when you're prying the old trim off. Then I used a pry bar and a putty knife and removed all the old trim. Next, I removed the leftover nails with the pry bar and started to remove the old caulking with a putty knife. You got to make sure you remove all of it very good so that the surface is nice and even for the new trim. I'll be using wider trim, so I had to modify the floor trim by cutting a small piece on both sides using an oscillating tool. Next, I built this custom top piece and nailed it to the wall. I used a small level to make sure it was straight. I then added another plank to the top and some corner molding to give it a nice crown look. Next, I measured my side planks and marked them where the areas I need to modify for hinges and door lock plate. Then I made necessary cuts in the planks using the oscillating tool again. Next, I removed the old hinges and installed new black ones. I had to clean the areas where the old hinges were with a blade before screwing the new hinges. I did this one hinge at a time. Then I popped the middle hinge pin out and installed the door stopper. Next, I nailed the uprights to the wall. Then I took some wood putty and started to fill all the holes where I nailed the trim to the wall. I also filled the holes where the child lock chain was. I used this white plastic wood all-purpose wood filler that was easy to use. Next, I took a sanding block and began sanding all the areas I filled with wood filler. Then I opened a new white trim caulk and began caulking all around the trim. I used a big yellow sponge and cleaned it up and made the caulking smooth in the corners. I did section at a time to make sure the caulk didn't dry up too fast on me. Next, I laid out the paint cloth, opened up the paint can, and began to do touch-up work around the hinges first. Then I moved on to painting the trim and the entire door while I was at it. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe.